Greetings YouTube. Today I'm doing a comparison between a zero tolerance knife and a Chinese knife. This particular one is an F&Grow Nighthawk. Why am I making this comparison? Because I want to talk about what zero tolerance is charging for a knife. This knife right here could be got on Amazon for about 160 bucks. It's the 045 model. Oh yeah, 0450. Okay. And titanium, high quality steel, great quality it's zero tolerance for a reason. They call it that. Top notch. This knife right here, 35 bucks. So I can buy 4 of these, or this one, and 3 other patterns, all from the F&Grow line, or a number of other Chinese brands. 4 knives for the price of this one. Now, I like using different knife types of knives. I'm always on the search for the perfect knife. Never found it, but I'm always on the search. And quite frankly, my criteria has changed over the years. So the perfect knife is an elusive target that's going to keep moving. But I'm going to keep looking anyway. At the moment, that's my favorite. This thing launches smooth as butter. Absolutely beautiful. Great quality. No problems with it whatsoever. I mean, literally, this is the same quality I have seen on knives that are 80 and 90 bucks. And it's 35. This $160 knife I got from Zero Tolerance has a deploy which is so stiff, it is painful to my finger. And I don't like it. I don't care what wonderful quality is. I don't care if it's got the Zero Tolerance Made in America brand. If it's painful to deploy, it loses points. When it comes to closing the knife, nice and smooth. Closing this one, I could hear and feel the bearings. It's sloppy. I think that these bearings are low quality. I don't think there are bearings in this thing, and it closes much better than the Zero Tolerance. So, is this a top quality knife? Absolutely. Is it one of the best quality knives I own? Yes, it is. Maybe the best quality folding knife I own. Is it worth 160 bucks? Nope. In my book, this is an $80 to $90 knife. Is this knife 4 times the quality of that knife? No, it is not. This knife is only slightly lower quality than this is. And I mean slightly lower quality. So, I'm disappointed with Zero Tolerance. I don't think their name brand is worth doubling the price of what I think a knife is. And you're going to say, well, it's made out of titanium, titanium scales. Big deal. It's not 1990 anymore. Titanium isn't the wonder material it was back in the 90s. It's 2019. It's just another material available to knife makers. G10 wasn't available at one time, but now it's ubiquitous. Very shortly, titanium will become ubiquitous as well. Just like carbon fiber was a big thing at one time. Now carbon fiber is everywhere. Just because something sounds exotic doesn't mean it is exotic. This knife is top quality, and yet it has a painful deploy, and I think it's got crappy bearings. This knife deploys smooth as silk, closes smooth as silk, and is a quarter of the price of this knife. To me, it's a real simple buy the F&Grow. And I own numerous F&Grow models. I have never been disappointed with a single one. Never. They're all top notch. And I will probably never buy a Zero Tolerance knife again. I'm never going to have the disposable income to do it. The only reason I got this one is I got a gift card, essentially, from my company because I hit 20-year mark. And they gave me a gift. They gave me 200 Amazon points to spend. So I thought, okay, I got the opportunity. Let's blow it on a Zero Tolerance knife and see what we get. So it effectively cost me nothing. Sorry, I've been doing numerous knife reviews. I got multiple knives on the table. Just like this knife here, I spent Google money on it. So again, it didn't cost me anything either. But I bought 3 knives when I had my Google money for 120 bucks. I got 3 knives for 120 bucks. And I paid 160 effectively for this one. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the zero tolerance knife that I am looking at right here, and I have held one other zero tolerance knife, I don't think that that quality that they're offering is worth the price they're asking. Like I said, I think it's an $80 or $90 knife. And while this one is a $35 knife, and it's got the same quality of an $80 or $90 knife. So, if you're asking me, these knives are equal quality. Yes, the steel may not be as good. It's D2. It's G10. So, this gives a better grip. That's more expensive and fancier. What do you want? You want expensive and fancy, or you want a good grip? I'm disappointed with the ZT knife, and I'm not disappointed with the F&Grow. And that's just my opinion. It's purely subjective. I can't be wrong on this. I've handled a hell of a lot of knives. When people ask me how many knives I have in my collection, I say I have more than 2, because I literally don't know how many knives I own. I have boxes full of them. This is a great knife. This is a great quality knife overall that has a bad deploy and, in my opinion, crappy bearings. So, there you go. I think this is a better knife, and it costs a quarter of what this one does. So this is my Andy Rooney moment. I think this is a better knife than this knife. And I don't care whose name's on it. I don't care if F&Grow isn't some made-in-America brand. What I care about at the end of the day is the knife there when I need it, and does it do what I want when I want it to, and do I find it attractive? If it meets all those criteria, I'm happy. And using those criteria, this knife wins, and this knife loses.